Hello my beauty family, welcome back to my channel. For those who's new, hi, my name is Victoria and I'm here to share with you my passion about makeup and skincare. So if you still haven't joined my family, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified about my future videos. Also follow me on Instagram and I have a TikTok account with the same user. Today guys, we're gonna create classy Ukrainian makeup look. I'm gonna tell you guys what would we emphasize in Ukraine, like what features, what would represent like a really healthy look in Ukrainian woman. I think this type of look is kind of in between old school and kind of like newer type of look, because some of the things that I'm gonna tell you about my grandma told me about, and she would emphasize on them all the time, like do this, make sure you're doing that. And I'm not talking just about makeup, I'm gonna tell you some things that my grandma used to use on her face, like a lot of really cool stuff. And it's really important for me guys to film this makeup tutorial now, especially what's going on in my country. As you guys know, I'm from Ukraine and there is nothing new about this obviously, because as soon as I started my channel you all noticed that I have accent. It's not as heavy as it was before, okay? So we're getting there. Anyway, I'm proud to be Ukrainian. I just wanted to know guys that I don't want to make my channel politic in any way. I don't want to make any announcements. I just have something small to say to you. I'm sure you know guys what's going on. I'm gonna post this video a little bit later than I'm filming this now, but still I'm sure that I need to say this. So I want to share with you guys one non-profit organization that's recognized by the IRS. The mission of this organization is providing humanitarian aid to the victims of war in Ukraine that's happening right now. I know guys that you heard what's going on right now, and I know that you might be concerned a lot since it's a really big deal, because a lot of countries are getting involved in this. But probably the hardest thing for me to realize that a lot of land and a lot of people who I know are actually getting in conflict. This is Russian invasion, and I just want to share with you guys the link for a site where you can actually donate money for those families who lost their properties, who lost a lot in this war. This is humanitarian mission. I'm gonna add this link down below. Guys, I'm not forcing you to do this. It's just if you want to help somehow, and if you can help somehow, there's basically a link where you can do this. I will add this link down below so you can click on this. I will make sure that I will add this link in a comment so it will be easy for you to access this. It's just hard to understand what's going on right now. It's really hard to understand, like... Anyway, I feel like we need to do some makeup because this is something that helps me to run away from reality and to actually, you know, feel the power of art, feel the power of something special, something different than all this reality. So I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks that you can use to create basic Ukrainian look. And I'm gonna tell you some secrets, something that I probably told just few people. Those are facts about me, those are facts about some small details I'm wearing right now. So yeah, let's jump straight into creating a makeup tutorial. I'm excited like always, and I'm happy that you're with me today, so let's get this started. Okay, so as you can tell, I have my base on, so I want to start creating my whole look by using my eyeshadow primer, because we're gonna create, it's kind of a classy type of soft glam look. It kind of reminds me of soft classy glam look. Next, I'm gonna grab my Natasha Denona Glam palette. So this palette is really dirty. Ignore this. I love this palette a lot. I told you about this a billion times. And if you're watching my videos, you're probably tired of this. But I'm still gonna use it. And I feel this palette is just perfect for creating this eye look. I want to start today creating this eye look from this shade that's called Crease. And by using fluffy brush, I'm gonna apply this shade to our crease area to deepen out this area. I'm gonna be really light-handed. Even though I'm light-handed, this shade has a lot of pigment, so we need to be really careful with this. So I'm applying this to the crease area. Then I'm gonna add a little bit to our outer portion, and I'm gonna buff it out lightly to this area. Guys, I want you to take a look at my earrings. So there are two hearts, one of them is blue, another one is yellow. And as you guys probably know, the Ukrainian flag has two shades, blue and yellow. I also have those guys here, blue and yellow. But anyway, the story is about my earrings. So when I was studying at school, it was really hard for me to find, because I grew up in a village, it was hard for me to find something that would contain like Ukrainian symbolic or stuff. You could find easily something like red colors that would match with your like a national clothes and stuff like that. But blue and yellow, it was really hard. It was easier in Kyiv, okay? So that's why when my friends started to study in Kyiv, they would bring me something cool. But Kyiv also for some reason had this spirit, Ukrainian spirit. One day I was walking by the jewelry section and I looked at the earrings and they had like different colors of these hearts. And I'm like, wait a second, what if I will buy one pair of blue ones, one pair of yellow ones, and then just will combine them together and I can wear blue and yellow together. So I did this, and unfortunately I lost one of the earrings. I think I lost one of the blue ones, so I just have one pair left, but I could have two pairs. And everyone was asking me in the time, where did you get them? They look so good. How did you get them? They still really special for me, even though now you can buy whatever you want and it's not as hard as it was before, but they are special for me. It's a cute story. I thought that I want to share it with you guys. Next, I want to use the shade that's called Lush Line. This is such a bold shade, so we're gonna be really careful with this one. I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna deepen out my outer portion using this shade. Next, I'm going to use this shade that's called Smoke. This shade is a little bit warmer than those previous shades, and I'm going to apply this to the same area. I just want a little bit of warmth to this area. Next, I want to use the shade that's called Center Eyelid, and this shade I want to use basically at the center of our eyelid. But I don't want it to be crazy, so I'm gonna use just flat brush and I'm gonna press this shade to the center. I don't want anything super crazy, just a little bit of color. Next, I'm gonna use the shade that's called Inner Corner. This one has a little bit creamier formula, so I'm still gonna use flat brush for this application. So guys, in traditional Ukrainian look, you will see smoked out outer portion, you will see kind of like a glittery look, but it's a really soft look. I really smoked out our outer portion because of my eye shade, but this is like type of the look you would normally go. It would be kind of soft glam look without anything crazy. And I want to use this shade, it's called Smoke again. And this shade I want to use for our lower lash line. Next, I'm gonna highlight my inner corners. This shade called Inner Corner. Next, I want to apply a few coats of mascara. Next, I'm gonna add some lashes. Next, guys, I want to bronze my face a little bit. And next, guys, I want to add blush. So at this stage of makeup application, I want to mention one thing that my grandma used to tell me all the time. You have to have red cheeks. It means that you're healthy. You know, Ukrainians are really hardworking people, especially people who live in a village. They always was doing like a lot of physical work. And you know, when you're doing a lot of physical work, your cheeks look really red. So today I want to use blush, and with my blush I want to go a little bit harder than normally, because if you will look at Ukrainian girls like with this national clothes, you can always notice that they have like really nice red cheeks. So I'm gonna go a little bit harder today on a blush than normally, because this is what we do. Obviously, I'm gonna blend those corners. I don't want it to look harsh, but still, I want our cheeks to look really blushed. Also, I've heard stories from my family that they used to use beet juice to make their cheeks red. And guys, beet juice, it's really hard to get rid of this, okay? That's the real pigment. Next, I'm gonna add a little bit of highlighter. I want to be really light-handed. And my face is already really glowy from the foundation. And guys, red lips. Red lips is everything, I'm telling you. Red lips is a half of the look. And now I'm gonna set my face. Okay guys, so that's the final look that we created today. This is really Ukrainian look. It's kind of like a combo of old school look and new look because of the red lips, smoky eye look, and those red cheeks, you know what I mean guys? And I had so much fun creating this look. Hopefully guys you enjoyed this video as well. I just want to take a few seconds to show you a piece of my Ukrainian clothes. So this is all handmade, and this lady who I mentioned before, she's like sewing clothes for me. She redid the whole style. So I used to have this shirt really long, and then I would use a belt, and it wasn't a belt, it was like basically a red strip or something. I don't even know how to explain this. So she made it shorter just because it's easier for me to wear this, and especially when I'm wearing like a skirt or even, you know, pants, it's easier for me to, you know, take care of this. But yeah guys, we have really big culture and we're people of tradition, as you probably all know. So I really hope you enjoyed everything. Also guys, I'm gonna add that link down below where you can donate money for Ukrainian families that lost a lot in this war. I've already done my donation and that's a legit site. So if you feel like you want to do this and you can do this, feel free to make your contribution in this. And thank you for staying with me today guys. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. I will be really happy to have you guys in my YouTube family. Also, let me know in a comment down below, how do you like this look and what type of looks would you like to see more from me? What do you want me to involve? What launches are you interested in? I'd love to know this guys. You know guys that your opinion is really important for me. I love you all guys very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!